Well, the first video we went up to rule 11. Now it will start from rule 12. So as the rule 12 says, if you find any complex sentence in the direct space, you may change one clause or both the clause in the indirect space. Means if you find any complex sentence in direct space, we may change, means you have freedom to change one clause or both the clause at once. So complex sentence, we know there will be two clauses, one dependent, one independent, and there will be linkers and connectors there. So one example here, Mita said to me, "You were my good friend when we were a student of St. Joseph." So this is the example, and we see here a relative pronoun when it connects two clauses. You are my good friend when you were a student of St. Joseph. So Mita said to me. So it's a complex sentence inside the quotation mark. It means indirect space. So if you want to change it to indirect space, what to do? We'll change the both clause in complex sentence. So what comes for said to? We know that it is told. So Mita told me, you were my good friend. So you'd follow me. So I for you would take had been. So Mita told me that I had been her good friend when I had been a student of Joseph, Saint Joseph. So simply for you, I took we took I, and for my we took her. Means this follow the second subject. So two clauses here and two clauses got changed. So simply this rule says if you find two clauses, means if you find complex sentence in direct space, then we will change it to indirect space. I mean both the clauses. And the example, he said to Ratul, "You were mere a boy when I saw you last." So here also again we found another word when, it connects to clauses, so it's a complex sentence. If you want to change it, what will happen? Look at, he said he told Rahul that he had been a mere boy when he had seen him last. So here also two clauses got changed, means the entire complex sentence got changed. Now let's discuss rule 13. What does it say? When you report something that is still true, then factual true, so they also remain unchanged. Sama said people in Africa are still serving, so it might happen still. That's why whenever to change it, only the pronoun could change if there is, but others everything could be same. But here we see that the pronouns remain same also. Sama said that the people in Africa are starving, means অনাহারে আছে থাকে. It's very simple. If you find any factual true, then they will remain unchanged. That's all. Now rule 14. Rule 14 says if you find unreal past after wish, would, rather, sooner, had, better, used to, ought to, would, could, might, must not, need not, it is time, don't change, rather we change the person in the index space. So these will also remain unchanged. In case of unreal past tense, means not normal, so not real. So in this case, or things didn't take place, in this case they will remain unchanged, only the persons gonna be changed. So it's an example here, we wish we did not have to take exam, said the children. So they actually had a wish, but it didn't take place, that's why it says unreal past. So in this case, what to do? The children said that they wished they did not have to take exams, so only we took they and verb change, others remain unchanged. They did not have to take exams, this remain as it was. It's time we began planning our holidays, he said. He said that it was time they began planning their holidays, so these also remain unchanged. The last rule for today, it says when there is uncertainty as to particular person to whom the pronoun in the index space refers, the name of the person should be mentioned in the brackets. Means we do this whenever we have confusion of the subjects. If there's similarity or we don't know actually to whom it refers, that better we write name in the bracket, or whatever you can say, you write the first letter of that very person's name. He said to Ram, "You are wrong." So he told, for said to we took told Ram that he. So this you actually follows this Ram. So we take he here for Ram, but actually he at once this he or Ram for both person we can take the pronoun he. So it may create confusion. In this case, in the bracket you could write the name also, or simply you can write also only R, the first letter of the person's name. So Harry said to Jatin, "You will pass." So Harry told Jatin that he would pass. So he means Jatin. So in the bracket, Jatin, or you can simply write J. So that's all for today. So one more lecture to go for narration, then you go for exercise. So I want you go for the rules and you'll practice this at home. Thank you so much for listening. Keep fine. Happy study. Bye.